Hello and welcome to Yoga with Carolynne. Today is no yoga, only meditation. So this is a guided breathing meditation to help navigate overwhelm, difficult times, or an overthinking mind. So you don't need anything for today's practice. So allow yourself to be exactly as you are. You're welcome here, and let's get started. Welcome to Yoga with Carolynne, teaching empaths and sensitive souls just like you how to create a collaborative relationship with your body through cozy, accessible yoga and self-care practices in order to live a life filled with less doing and more being. So like I mentioned in the intro, you don't actually need anything for today's practice. The point of this practice is really to be your helpful tool, something that you can turn to when you can't even think about anything else. So don't worry about the fact that I've got my yoga mat and I've got my blanket and my bolster and I've got this beautiful space behind me. Doesn't matter. If you find yourself in just the exactness of where you are without any sort of specific props, specific clothing, that is perfect. Sometimes when it comes to times when you might be feeling overwhelmed or you're navigating some stuff that's really hard, it can be hard to just do the basic of things. So don't worry about any of that. And this is just going to be 5 to 7 minutes of you just pausing, giving some attention to your breath, exploring a specific breathing exercise that will really help target the nervous system, soothing into the nervous system. So I'm not here claiming to promise that this is going to solve all of your problems. It's not. But it's absolutely going to be a helpful tool to at least be able to sense into what you're feeling without ignoring it, giving it some attention, but see if you cannot get overwhelmed by all of it. So I'm right here with you. We'll do this together. So allow yourself to come into a comfortable position. That can be on your back, it can be seated upright, it can be in a chair, on the couch, it can be literally exactly as you are. If you are on the floor, maybe a cushion underneath of your sit bones will be helpful, or a folded up blanket. Allow yourself to settle into that shape. The hands rest on the lap, on the knees, wherever is comfortable. Then if it feels okay, you can bring your eyes to a close. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Allow the eyes to stay open and you can just watch the video as we go through the exercise. So you'll start with just letting yourself arrive. Letting yourself arrive in any way that you have arrived. So if the mind is going wild, if the body is feeling uncomfortable, if the heart is feeling heavy, that's okay. Sometimes it's the resistance to all of those things that sometimes makes them bigger and scarier. Sometimes. So allow yourself to really acknowledge truthfully and honestly how you're feeling, how you're really doing. And then even with all of the things that you're feeling, once you begin to welcome it in and acknowledge it, it's here. It's got a seat right here beside you in your space where you are. So that now your awareness can catch on to your breath. So allow yourself to just notice your breath. You're not changing it. You're not trying to fix it. There's no need to get wrapped up in wishing that it was another way. How are you breathing in the body? notice the sensation of the breath as it moves in and out of your nose or your mouth. What areas in the body move slightly as you inhale? And what areas in the body move slightly as you exhale? Again, it's okay if the mind is doing its thing. That's okay. Your awareness right now is on your breath. So the breathing exercise that we'll be doing today is a really simple tool of lengthening out the exhales. So I'm going to guide you through a few rounds of breath where we're just going to count the length of your inhales and exhales. So we'll start with 3 and then maybe see if we can get it up to 4. So just take a regular old breath with me right here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And then inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, let it go. 1, 2, 3. And again, inhale. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Exhale. 2, 3. Let's add on one more count. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time like that. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Let it go. 2, 3, 4. Go back to your regular breath. Again, reminder that it's okay if the physical body is feeling some things, if the mind or the heart are feeling some things, you're focusing on your breath. So we're going to do something very similar, but now we're going to explore extending the length of your exhales by double. By exploring the lengthening out of the exhales, it helps with quite a few different things in the body, but we're just going to keep it simple today I'm going to give you kind of few reasons why. 1, it helps with slowing down the heart rate. It also helps physically relax the muscles in the body. And also it helps to tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite of the fight or flight. Okay, so we'll begin. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with me, you got this. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going, counting in your head. If the count of 8 feels like too long, bring it down to maybe a count of 6 or a count of 5 even. Notice how the way in which you inhale kind of changes, knowing that you've got lots of exhaling to do. I'm going to stay quiet for the next few rounds, but I'm right here. The next time you finish that last round, allow your breath to go back to just its regular, natural rhythm. Allow yourself to just stay within this space and this energy just for one last moment. If the eyes are closed, you'll softly open up into the eyes. And that's it. Maybe you feel better, maybe you don't. That's okay too. Again, the aim with this practice is just to be able to give you a helpful tool to be able to come back to give you at least just a few moments of something to focus on that isn't what might be overwhelming right now. And if the overwhelm or the difficulties or the heaviness seeped in during the practice, that's also okay. That's why this is called a practice. All of you is always welcome during these practices. Thank you so much for joining me during today's breathing meditation to help navigate overwhelm, difficult times, or overthinking. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. From my heart to yours, until next time, namaste.